All right, good morning, traders. Today is August 1st, 2024. Thank you for being here. My SPY pivot this morning, 571. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. All of the Fab 5 in daily uptrend. SPY closed with a 2-hour uptrend, 10-minute uptrend. FNGU, IWM, Diamond Dow, and QQQ all made lower lows and lower highs. FNGU closed with an inside inside the bullish trap over the 17 EMA, while QQQ, Diamond Dow, and IWM closed above bullish traps over their 17 EMA. SPY made an outside day, closing over a bullish trap over the rising 17 EMA. Gold and silver both in uptrends, both made lower lows and lower highs. Silver closed under a bullish trap, but over the 17 EMA. Gold closed inside a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. UNG in an uptrend made a higher high and a higher low, closing above a bullish trap over the 17. USO in a downtrend made a higher high and a higher low, closing below a bearish trap under the 17. US dollar index still in a downtrend like that, but worked itself back up, closed near the 100.75 area. All right, let's take a look at some charts this morning. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's open this up. Push this down. Come on, work with me. Work with me. It's too early to be difficult. Oh, okay, come on. Oh, it's not going to work. All right, Jimmy, let me just pause it for a minute. All right, here we are. We're back. All right, so here's SPY on the 10-minute chart. All right, here's yesterday's price action right here. SPY pivot 571. You can see where price came down and price moved up, so I'm going to move this up. So this is the SPY pivot. We'll move it up to right about there, 571. A little bit lower. Right about there. Okay, about 571. Right about there. All right, so price action for SPY. All right, you see price up over the yellow 3 EMA. That's the thin yellow line. All right, price and the thin yellow line over a rising EMA. Okay, that's the white line right here, T line sometimes called. All right, so price over that and the 3 EMA. So that's a uptrend. You can see space in between the 3 and the 8. That's an uptrend all over rising 17 EMA. That would be the green dots. Okay, so you got 10-minute uptrend. Okay, notice we've got probably one of the biggest candles in the sequence. All right, near the end of the move is a possibility we get a pullback. All right, so where am I looking at for that pullback to find a home? Maybe here at the pivot, 571. All right, maybe right on top of that, 571.71. We'll see what happens there, or we find it there. Now, I'm expecting a pullback. How far is the pullback going to go? I don't know. How long does the pullback go? I don't know. All right? It could last anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 days. All right? We have a pattern in the SPY. It was shared in the room on Friday. And let me drag that pattern out so you guys can see it. And here we are. That's not it. Let me just go to the desktop. I got it here. I got it. Here it is. All right, here's 574.05. Here's 570.50, 570.80. Price comes up from below, crashes into the top side of the channel. All right, and then you can see now we have our first deep pullback that makes the bottom of the channel. Okay, then from there, we create the first V. Here's the first V right there. Okay, price action comes back down, starts the second V. Okay, so yesterday we did this right here. All right, we did this move from 570.80, 570.50 up to 574. So we just did We did this right there. Okay, so now we're looking for, in the sequence, this was shared in the room on Friday in the alerts. Okay, now we're looking for a pullback. Now, like I said, that pullback could last anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 days. All right, then we're still looking for the pullback, making the higher low. All right, that's what we're looking for. The next higher low, maybe here, maybe here, maybe way down here. I don't know where it's going to be. All right, I don't know how long it's going to be. All right, but once we see bullish engulfing, like on a 15-minute chart, okay, it's probably ready. All right, so from there, and then we're looking for price to break out to the upside. Now, there is another possibility to this, okay? They could just keep going, all right? They don't have to pull back. They could just wake up this morning as soon as 9:30 rolls around and they start just doing this. All right, we'll see what happens, okay? This is the most likely one. They pull back, make the higher low, and then rip up. Okay, that's the most likely one. So we'll see what happens. I doubt they do this. I doubt they do the first one where they rip without pulling back like this. Okay, I really bet that they kind of pull back and then rip to the upside. So we got targets on the upside of 580 and 595. All right, a couple of measured move targets right there. Just so you know, that's their targets, 580, 595. We'll see what they do. All right, we're in uncharted territory. Anything over 570, 490 becomes uncharted territory. We've never been there before. All right, so anything above that is a beautiful thing. We'll see what happens. All right, so there's the pattern. Again, it was shared in the room on Friday. Let's take this down. There's the SPY. Now let's go back through here and let's find the same thing going on. Okay, price is moving up right there. Price comes down, sets the bottom of the channel. Okay, so now we got the channel. All right, so there's the top of the channel. All right, and then here's the bottom of the channel. All right. Price comes back up. See, I'm showing you the same thing. Comes back up. All right. Comes back down. Okay. And then we did this. See this little shakeout move where they take one 10-minute candle and spike this area right here. And then they give you a doji and then a complete reversal right there. Okay. They have a move down, biggest candle at the end of the move. All right. As soon as the bears come in and erase 51%, that's your clue. We're going higher right there. Okay, so then bears come in, biggest candle at the end of the move. That would be from here all the way down to there. Okay, so now we're going back up to here. Okay, so now what we're looking for is this move here. A move down and then a move up like that. All right, so there's the channel and the pattern in the candlesticks, not just on the blackboard. All right, there's SPY, there's 10-minute. That's what we're looking for. Again, like I said, they could just go from there. I doubt it, but they might. All right, I'm just putting that out there because there's a possibility. But I really think there's a 90% possibility that they do the pullback and then rip it to the upside. All right, so there's SPY, 10-minute. We have an uptrend. All right, let's take a look at the 2-hour chart. And the 2-hour chart right here. Okay, 2-hour. We zoom in here. All right, this is the 2-hour chart. You can see price and the yellow 3 EMA are up over the white EMA, the white 8 EMA. That's an uptrend, so you've got daylight between the two. We've got a 2-hour uptrend. Let's look at it on the daily chart. Okay, daily candle puts in higher high, lower low. It's an outside day. Price action closes. See the green? Green closes up here. Green closes over the bullish trap. That would be the 3 on top of the 8 EMA here. Over the bullish trap. over the rising 17. That's the green dots right there. Okay, so that's a daily uptrend. So we have a 10-minute uptrend, a 2-hour uptrend, a daily uptrend, a weekly uptrend, a monthly uptrend. We just hit new all-time highs back here, okay, on the 26th, all right? And then on top of all of that, we're up over the prior all-time high anchored VWAP. We're up over a recent high anchored VWAP. And we have uptrends. Money is flowing into the market, okay? When institutions are buying, you want to be a buyer, all right? You don't want to be selling when institutions are buying, unless, of course, you're already up at the highs. You want to trade right alongside of them, all right? So we still got some more upside possibly coming, all right? As long as we got an uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAPs, the prior all-time highs, we have ourselves a situation that's bullish, and I like to be a buyer in that scenario. So there's SPY, okay, on the daily chart, making higher lows and higher highs. That's an uptrend. Okay, let's take a look at QQQ. QQQ, same thing. All-time high. Green line is the anchored VWAP. See the green line here. See the price. Price comes up, makes a higher low, making higher highs. It's in an uptrend, okay? So we have an uptrend. You got price on top of a price in the 3 on top of the 8. All 3, all right, on top of a rising 17 EMA. Okay, you got an uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAP. All right, I like to be a buyer. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do. I like to be a buyer. I want to buy alongside of those institutions. So I'm looking for a 10-minute uptrend, okay, in SPY. All right, I'm going to be looking on a 10-minute chart where green erases red. Okay, when I see green erases red, so there's green. If we have a pullback, let's just say we have a pullback. Say we come down to here, okay, that would be a red move, all right? And then we find support right through here. Okay, let's just say this is support. Don't know if that's where it's going to be. We're just going to say that that's where it's going to be. There's your higher low. There'll be pressure on the bulls, all right, to produce the higher high. All right, when green erases red, okay, that will be, all of this will be red, will be this yellow arrow right here. Okay, right here, that's my entry right there. Any pullback from here, all right from here, this area up here, all the way down to the bottom right here. This will be my area to buy. All right, with my stop 10-20 cents below the low of this pullback. All right, and then I will look for a higher high coming up over the top. So I'm buying from here all the way back to here. So there's SPY on the 10-minute chart. We did QQQ. All right, let's trash this out. Go to the next one. All right, start with Diamond Dow. Hit it on the daily. Okay, Diamond Dow 3 days ago, actually yesterday, put in brand new all-time high. Okay, price putting in an all-time high. It's in an uptrend. All right, what do we got on Diamond Dow? Higher lows, higher highs. Okay, you got a daily uptrend. Okay, Diamond Dow would be the same thing. I would want a 10-minute uptrend. Okay, where green erases red, that would be my entry. So there's Diamond Dow uptrend, SPY uptrend, QQQ uptrend, IWM. All right, here we are with IWM making higher lows and higher highs. It's an uptrend, all right? Price action for yesterday, lower high, lower low, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA, okay? Not a pretty uptrend, but it is an uptrend, okay? So IWM, looking for IWM, made a little higher low here, looking for IWM to make a higher high. Okay, higher lows, higher highs, uptrend. Okay, for the 2024 anchored VWAP, All right, that would be the high for 2024. Not sure if that's the all-time high. It's not. Okay, there's the 2024 high. You can see price action uptrend over the 2024 high, anchored VWAP. Okay, institutions are injecting money into the IWM. Okay, want to be a buyer when they're going to be a buyer. I want to be a seller when they're going to be a seller. All right, so there's IWM. Last one, FNGU. This is the most important one right here, especially if you trade QQQ and SPY. Why? Because this is the one with the 10 heavyweights inside the QQQ and SPY. All right, these 10 heavyweights, believe it or not, have enough control in the NASDAQ 100 to control roughly all the other 90 stocks inside the QQQ. All right, wherever these 10 go, they will jerk the other 90 in the NASDAQ 100 with them. Same thing goes for SPY, okay? Wherever these 10 go, they tend to have not quite as much control over SPY as they do the QQQ, okay? But they will drag on the S&P 500. So there's 500 products inside the S&P 500. That would be the SPY. Wherever these 10 go, all right, it's going to drag the other 490 with them, all right, for the most part. All right, so there's a daily chart for FNGU. Here's the all-time high for FNGU. Price is up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. All right, so we have a situation where money is being injected into the FNGU. At least somebody inside FNGU is getting money pumped in there. I don't know which one it is. It's probably the one in an uptrend. All right, so there's FNGU. You got price up over the 3. It was, now it was under yesterday. All right, and you can see the 3 and price up over the rising 8. See how it's pointed up? Now it's kind of flat. Okay, over rising 17. That's the green dots right here. Okay, so you want an uptrend in that. That's a beautiful thing. So FNGU in an uptrend. We've made, okay, higher lows right here. Okay, we're looking for the bulls to produce the higher high. They still haven't done it yet right here. Okay, now we do have, this is the last high right here. And you can see we're up higher than that. So we're in technically an uptrend. All right, just haven't produced from this higher low a new higher high. We'll see what happens. All right, but what we do have is a situation where price has moved up and hold the higher ground. Okay, so right there, you look in there, there's a bullish gap. The bears still have not filled that bullish gap. Okay, so that's bullish. All right, whenever bullish gaps don't get filled, that is bullish. All right, we've got consolidation, okay, on top of prior consolidation. It's consolidation over prior consolidation. Also bullish, all right? What else do we have? We have price moving up and holding the higher ground, all right? That's bullish, okay? So now we're just waiting for the bulls to come in here and make the higher high. So there's FNGU in an uptrend. So there's all of the Fab 5 in uptrends. Things are looking good right now, okay? T2122. Yesterday's price action, you can see we spent lower highs, made lower lows, and we wound up melting out of the buy zone. Okay, we were in the overbought, came into the buy zone, and we melted out of the buy zone into the buyer's chop zone, and then we fought our way back into the buy zone. Right there, T2122. Okay, bulls fighting off. Got a little trend going on here, if you can see it. All right, from here. See our trend. Want to find our way back into the buy in the overbought zone. All right, so there's T2122. All right, let's take a look at T2123. This is the 15-minute chart. Okay, yesterday we made, not yesterday, day before, that would be Friday. This is, yeah, Friday. Friday right here. We made new all-time highs right there. Yesterday's price action right here. You can see we started off buying. We couldn't produce a higher high. All right. Kind of came down here, challenged this low. They failed to make a lower low, and you can see price action started ripping at the end of the day. So we're looking for T2123 to make a higher high, okay, sometime today or this morning or later today. We'll see. There's T2123 on the 15-minute chart. Okay, so let's take a look at price action. Okay, this is a prior all-time high. Then this one was successfully taken over by another new all-time high right here. All right, and then another new all-time high, and now we've got this one. This is our latest new all-time high right up there. Okay, you've got a rising 200 SMA on the 15-minute chart. You can see there is space in between the price action and the 15-minute 200 SMA. Okay, what do we have? We have price is gapping up here. Notice those bullish gaps aren't getting filled. Bullish gap isn't getting filled right there. Bullish gap not getting filled. Bullish gap not getting filled. Bullish gap not getting filled. Okay, traders, this is what I look for. All right, these are the clues that I look for. All right, when I'm looking to trade. All right, price moves up. See the bullish gap? Price moves up and then over to the right. Moves up, over to the right. Gonna do it again. Moves up, over to the right. Okay, that's bullish. See, up, over to the right. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Price to move up and hold the higher ground. Okay, these are the clues that I'm looking for when I'm looking for price action. All right, go up and hold. Up and hold. See that? See the stair step or the lightning bolt? Okay, that's what I'm looking for. That type of price action. So there's T2123 on the 15-minute chart rising up over the 200 SMA. Okay, like to see this go higher. It has completed the measured move. All right, I don't know how much higher it's got in it. Doesn't mean that that is the ceiling. It still could go higher. All right, that is just the measured move that I calculated from right here up to right there. It could go higher. That doesn't mean that that's the ceiling. All right, even though they hit it and it kind of pulled back there, doesn't mean that that's over right there. So there's T2123. All right, let's take a look. It's going to be the same thing. All right. On the 3-bar chart. Okay, rising 200 SMA. All right, you got price action, 3 more green candle bars up there. See the space between the price and the 17 EMA. That's bullish. Okay, you've got space in between price action and the 17. You've got a lot of space opening up, more than what we had here between price action and the rising 200 SMA. Okay, so there's price action on the 3-bar chart. Notice the 200 SMA is about to cross a prior all-time high right there. And it's going to actually be located inside of this area. What would we like to see today? T2123. Just kind of hold this area. That would be nice. If it wants to make new highs, that would be great. As a trader of SPY, I just like it to hold the higher ground, make new highs if it feels like it, all right? But hold this higher ground, and I need FNGU to wake up, all right? and finish off that bull flag with another higher high. All right, so there's T2123. Now we go to the FNGU. 15-minute chart of the FNGU. Gap up, bears haven't filled the gap. Move up, hold the higher ground. Okay, consolidation over prior consolidation. Like to see it when it's up over this 200 SMA. There's the last high. Here's the higher low, looking for price action to create the higher high. Okay, up here. Why it does that, I don't know. Like up here, all right? Got to create the higher high. Got to get over this area right there. All right, FNGU. Right now, we're in a bull flag where you notice right here, this flag, the fabric of the flag is almost twice as long as the flagpole, okay? So it's a little long in the tooth. It's time to wake up and go. All right, here's the 200 SMA on the 15-minute chart. Okay, we're looking at that. What do we got this morning? Nothing but green. I like that. Can they do the deed? All right, and create the higher high up here. We'll see what happens. See, there's FNGU on the 15-minute chart. All right, let's take a look at this one right here. Take a look at some of the other sectors. SMH. All right, SMH, higher low, higher high, over the all-time high anchored VWAP. It's in an uptrend. Okay, so you got SMH in an uptrend. You got all of the Fab 5 in an uptrend. XLK. Okay, here's technology sector. That's the measured move target right there. See that? That's how I do my measured moves. XLK, all-time high anchored VWAP, uptrend over it. Okay, that means money's probably coming into the XLK, the technology sector. Okay, price action in an uptrend, making higher lows and higher highs over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Money's coming in. Okay, XLK, uptrend. SMH, uptrend. All of the Fab 5, uptrends. All right, let's take a look at XLI. XLI, higher low, higher high. Okay, definite uptrend. Okay, we have a measured move for this one. There's where it is. It's not too much further. Okay, I showed you the measured move for T2123. This is the measured move for the XLI. Right up there. Okay, a little bit further. Is that today's price action? Yeah, it is. All right, they could be going for it pretty soon. XLI. Let's take a look at XLF. All right, XLF making the higher low, has not made the higher high, but it took out the last all-time high right here. This is the last all-time high, this little tweezer top thing here. Okay, we took that out and made a higher high. That puts us in an uptrend. Okay, from there we made a higher low. We're still waiting on the bulls to make a higher high. And they may not. They may just come up here and consolidate. We'll see what happens. All right, so far we've got a higher low and what looks to be like another little higher low. If they make a lower low, okay, we'll have a downtrend. Okay, that'll be a downtrend if they make a lower low than here, or a lower low than this. All right, that'll be a downtrend. Right now, moving up, holding the higher ground. If we put the quad lines on it, okay, take the quad lines, drag this out. Oh, it's got to be difficult. All right, you look at this. Price action is up in quadrant 4. All right, remaining in the upper third. That's bullish right there. Okay, this would be the 50-yard line right here, the dotted dashes. Holding the upper third. That's bullish. There's XLF in an uptrend. We haven't made a lower low, so we're in an uptrend. XLI uptrend, XLF uptrend, SMH uptrend, XLK uptrend. Take a look at XRT. Transports. Now, transports not in an uptrend, but on the bigger macro level, all right, we have a move up. All right, you can see the move up, and then we're holding the higher ground. See the big bull flag here? Okay, it's been a year, all right, since this low. This is October 12 months ago. Here we are, October. Okay, in the flag here, it's moved up and held a higher ground. That's bullish. All right, in the immediate short term, in this consolidation channel where price is just holding this, all right, and consolidating, currently we have lower highs. Okay, and we made a lower low. We took out this low, that low, and that low. Okay, so technically, we broke this technically pretty bad. All right, we still have to make a higher high. All right, so on here, we went up, okay, and then we gave it up. We went up, and then we gave it up. That's neutral. Okay, what we like to see is price action go up and hold the higher ground up here. That's bullish. All right, going up and coming back. All right, coming up and back down. That's neutral. Okay, we don't like that. We like to see price action that instead of going up and giving it up and going up and giving it up and going up and then giving it up. Okay, see that? That's all neutral. We want to see this. You go up and you hold it. You make the higher low right here. Now we want to see the bulls be inspired to make the higher high. Okay, they still haven't done it yet. I think we're only a couple days away from them doing that. Okay, XRT still technically in a downtrend. All right, because we haven't made higher highs. All right, but moving up, it is bullish and holding the higher low. Holding the higher ground, that's bullish right there. So that's XRT, looking like a possible breakout. All right, let's take a look at the last one, IYT, transports, all right? Making a higher low, making a higher high, that's bullish, uptrend. We have price on top of the 3, on top of the 8, on top of the 17, that's rising up out of the all-time high, anchored VWAP right here. That's the blue line. Rising up out of that. That is a bullish situation. I want to be a buyer alongside of that. So you got transports in an uptrend, semiconductors uptrend, industrials that are in an uptrend, technologies in an uptrend, financials are in an uptrend. The Fab 5 is in an uptrend. The T2123 is in an uptrend. Okay, and we also have the dollar in a downtrend. Right now, you have a recipe, all right, for a parabolic event, all right? Everything is set up for a possible parabolic event, and that's that case where price, all right, just shoots up. And it starts to move up like this on the 30 to 45 degree, and then it almost starts to go 90 degrees like this, all right? So we have all of the ingredients necessary for a parabolic event. All right, so we'll see what happens. All right, so SPY 600 is not off the table. All right, but we got to get to 580 first. All right, back to 575 and then back up to 580. We'll see where we go. I'm just stating that in the near future we could have that parabolic event. All right, so there we are. There's IYT uptrend. That's a transports. That means all the products getting restocked on the shelves. The new products getting stocked on the shelves, okay? People are buying it off the shelf and taking it home. The shelves are getting restocked, all right? That's what causes more transportation, okay? That's shipping and transportation. You need a crane put together because you got to rebuild a bridge from a hurricane, okay? You need a guy to go down there and put it together, all right? It takes a lot of tools, and sometimes takes a smaller crane just to put together the bigger crane, all right? So there's IYT, all right? Again, people and personnel getting shipped around the country, all right, to put those things together. Again, that goes into the transportation index, all right? Same thing. You got some software. You got to teach everybody at the company that bought it how to use it. All right, so you go over there and you do some training. Again, back into the transportation index. All right, so there we go. You got a new app and you show people how to use it. All right, so there's IYT. All right, that's our transportation index. All right, let's go take a look at the economic package. We have, like I said, we have everything is set up for a bullish parabolic event. Okay, so what do we got here? Here's the US dollar index making lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. You can see yesterday we closed right here, 100.77. We are in a bear flag if you look at this. Okay, we got to move down. Okay, and we're holding the lower ground. Okay, that is a bearish event. That's a bearish situation. Okay, if we happen to break, okay, it's in a 12-month low right now. If we happen to break this low right here, okay, you can see that's 99.69. Okay, if we happen to break that low, we will be in a 2.5-year low. Okay, it's a possibility we're still making lower highs and lower lows. Okay, we're in a bear flag. We're holding the lower ground. All right, that would be the day that I would expect a parabolic event to happen, is a break of this low right there. That would be a possible day for that parabolic event. Okay, so there's US dollar index in a downtrend. Okay, economic calendar for today. All right, let me see if I can see it. PMI manufacturing final. That's at 9:45. ISM manufacturing index. That's going to come out at 10. We got construction spending coming out at 10. JOLTS also at 10. Couple of Fed speakers, but Mr. Powell spoke yesterday. Tomorrow, we got ADP employment report, 8:15. Seems to be some pressure on that. I don't know. We did have a nice rally into the close yesterday. Okay, it's something different. We did not have that on Friday or Thursday. But then again, we just made new all-time highs, so it was a rest day. So that could be the reasoning why. Again, some more Fed speakers and a petroleum report at 10:30. All right, on Thursday, what do we got? We got jobless claims, 8:30. All right, factory orders 10, ISM services index 10, ISM services factory orders 10, ISM services index at 10, a gas report at 10:30. All right, so really nothing here that I see that could disrupt the bulls from having that parabolic event. All right, so everything's looking good so far. Earnings report. Okay, we've got some familiar names, but nothing that's really going to move the markets. Okay, Nike, 134 billion, and then we got Paychex, 47 billion. Again, some familiar names, but nothing that's really going to move the markets. That's coming out today. All right, tomorrow, again, more familiar names, but nothing that's going to move the markets. Same with the Thursday. Got Constellation Brands, 47 billion. They're coming out Thursday. Familiar name, not going to move the market that much. Okay, Friday, same deal. Monday, same deal. Okay, so we got nothing on the economic calendar that's going to crush the market. Nothing on the economic calendar that I can see that's going to crush the market. I mean, employment situation is so good, we could probably afford to lose 1 million jobs and still be looking good. All right? So that's what we got there. Open interest on Max Payne. Max Payne for today, 571. Put to call ratio looks like 1 1/3 puts for every call that expires today. All right, traders, that's it. You see the marching orders, all right? Green erases red, all right, on the 10-minute chart. That'll be my entry, and I'll buy back anything from that high down to the red. Okay, green erases red entry on the 10-minute chart. All right, I'll take questions in the room. If there's no questions, I'm going to render my video and get this posted for everybody out there in digital land. By the way, everybody out there in digital land, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for giving my content your valuable time and your attention. I'm honored. Everybody here in the room with me, I'm honored that y'all chose me to lead you or to guide you, all right? So we made good money yesterday. Let's try not to lose it today and try to make some more, all right? Same thing, all right? Thank you, everybody. I'll see you all at 9:45 unless I have questions in the room. Hey, good morning, Julie.